It's 1 p.m. here in Zimbabwe's capital, Harare. Welcome to ZTN News Blitz. Our top stories. Zimbabwe braces for more power tariff hikes. Civil servants serve government with notice of incapacitation. Voting in Mozambique begins. And warriors begin preparations for Lesotho clash. Zimbabwe should brace for more power tariff hikes as power distributor ZESA Holdings has been granted authority to increase tariffs as and when it is necessary. This comes as the Zimbabwe Energy Regulatory Authority, ZERA, last week approved a 320% electricity tariff increase to 162.16 cents per kilowatt hour to help ZESA improve power supply. Acting ZESA Holdings Chief Executive Engineer Patrick Chivaura speaks to ZTN News.
I can confirm we have received an approval by Cabinet for an indexation formula which allows us to adjust the tariff when there are changes in forex exchange or CPI. The approval that we got, we will first apply the formula in November, not now.
Now, the Zimbabwe government says it will not enforce price controls in the country, but will let market forces determine prices. Vice President Kembo Mohadi said government will instead focus on measures to control inflation. He was speaking in Bulawayo recently.
If price control akumelanga iphinde ibe khona eZimbabwe, we are not going to legislate against the price. And for sure we are not going to do that.
The civil servants representative body, the Apex Council, has served government with a notice of incapacitation, saying its members cannot afford to report for work. The body argues that its employers should either link their salaries to inflation or the United States dollar. Zimbabwe's Ministry of Primary and Secondary Education authorities have opened investigations into a case of sexual abuse by a school head in the country's southern border district of Beitbridge. The headmaster of Malunguzi High School, Tavonga Gwabuya, is on the run after allegedly abusing 5 girls at the school. Matebeleland South Provincial Education Director Lefias Masugume confirmed the investigations but could not give further details. Voting has begun in Mozambique's general election, with President Filipe Nyusi having cast his ballot at a polling station in the capital, Maputo, in an election he is widely expected to win. His party, Frelimo, which has ruled the Southern African nation since independence from Portugal in 1975, is widely expected to again beat its arch-rival, Renamo, in a former rebel group turned main opposition party. Security has been reinforced in Mozambique's gas-rich northern province of Cabo Delgado as polling stations opened on Tuesday. Now in sport, Zimbabwe Warriors coach Joey Antipas has made some adjustments ahead of the 2020 African Nations qualifiers final qualifier against Lesotho. Striker Evans Katema is back from injury, while Donald Teguru has also been included to replace Neva Tigere. Joel Ngodzo and Nomo Chinyerere, who were omitted in the previous match due to issues over passports, are also part of the squad. Zimbabwe's senior national team cricketers have expressed excitement over news that the International Cricket Council has lifted Zimbabwe's cricket suspension. Former captain Brendan Taylor said on Twitter, "Thank you ICC, there are a lot of relieved people in Zimbabwe, and thank you to the Zimbabwe cricket chairman and the SRC chairman and sports minister Kirsty Coventry for their combined efforts throughout this process." Sikandar Raza said, "So glad to see this and above all relieved that this tough phase is behind us. Can't wait to start playing cricket again and looking forward to domestic cricket with Tuskers." Kyle Jarvis tweeted, "The best news, can't wait to get started again. Relief is an understatement." Still on the lifting of the suspension, Lady Chevron's captain Mary-Ann Musonda said, "It's the news we've been longing to hear for a couple of months now. Everything came to a complete halt internationally for us as we waited in anticipation for this good news. We are excited about what's to come now." Zimbabwe cricket will resume receiving controlled funding from ICC, and Zimbabwe can resume playing in international tournaments, starting with the Under-19 World Cup in January. England players have been commended for being able to stand the heat against racism in their Euro 2020 qualifier against Bulgaria. They won the game 6-0. The pre-match subplot was a fine detail of UEFA's three-pronged protocol on racism, which could have seen the match abandoned. But reports say the English players ensured the job was done despite the racist chants. That's all we had for you on ZTN News Blitz. Catch Christine at 4 p.m. Thanks for watching.